Hello. Look, it's a sleepy kitten. It's a sleepy kitten. She could be sleeping anywhere, but she sleeps on the table. Hi. Hi, kitty. Yeah? What are you looking at? Oh, at me. Right. Hello. Yeah, you're on camera. You don't care, I know. Oh, big yawn. See? Kitten sleepy. Okay, bear with me while I put the camera back into its original position. Oh, cat is... What are you doing? What are you doing? Schlop? Yeah, do you want up on the desk? You're gonna have to jump under my arm. Can you do that? Come on. Yeah, come on. There you go. Oh, there, now you get an unfiltered look at my sofa. Yeah, I know. Whoop. Whoop. Got straight for days ago. That's excellent. No, Donna, that's my food, not your food. Still my food. What are you doing? Oh, goodness me. Oh, God, it's only paws. Oh, dear. No, not the mic. I say this every day. Hello. This is chaos already. Stop licking my hands. No, stop that. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, kitty. Yeah. Would you like to sit there? Would you like to sit there? Hello. Hi, Ria. Hi, how are you? How's James? How are you two doing? Aboo. Aboo. We have kitten chaos, if you can believe it. I mean, you know me, so you can definitely believe it. Hello. Yeah, would you like to do a little stand up? Would you like to do a little stand up to get at my hand? Gonna do little tricks? No? Oh. We're both suffering but hanging in there. Aw. Hold on. Let Kitty. There you go. Let Kitty purr you better. Aw. My baby. Ah, woohoo. Hi, Kitty baby. Hello. Whoop. So yeah, how is everyone? How is everybody? And Anna Cat, how are you? How was your weekend? Hello. Hello. Oh God. Oh no, so much fur. Oh no. Decent. Good. Donna purrs are healing. I hope the screams are as well. Because those travel further than the purr. Hello. I know. Oh, by the way, Ria, I watched all of it today. I watched all of The Last Movie Stars. It's so good. They certainly are. Good. Hi, Kitty. She screams so much. Yes. Ah! Like, watched all of it today. Sort of instead of working for HR reasons, I say I watched it while working. But yeah, it was incredibly good. Like, I loved the whole, like, Zoom call setup, and then, you know, everyone agreeing to read the interview transcripts. Just wonderful. Hi, Kitty. And just the fact that, like, he went and burned all those tapes. Like, Paul. Hundreds of hours, probably. I mean, thank God that Stern had them transcribed, because, oh my God. Added so many Paul Newman, John Woodward movies to my to-watch list. Oh my God, Paul, why? Yeah. And then, like, he burnt the tapes at a junkyard. And then in the driveway of their home, he burnt his tuxedo, apparently. So I'm like, Paul. I mean, I get it, but Paul. Oh, no. I bet finding those transcripts was like finding the Library of Alexandria buried 20 miles away. Yeah, like someone had just plucked it out, dropped it in the sand, and then you go, oh. But then, you know, also just knowing that, like, there's hundreds of thousands of pages just to read, just to find out what's there. Oh my God, that's incredible. I had to watch a Studio Ghibli and proud. Yes! Oh man, yeah, I've seen Totoro and Spirited Away and Howl's Castle. I have so much Studio Ghibli to catch up on. So much. But yeah, same. About Paul Newman and John Woodward. Like all of those movies that they made together. I don't think I've seen even one. Like I've seen tons of Paul Newman movies, but don't think I've ever seen one of those. And I gotta. Like, they're wonderful. Hello. There we go. Howl's Moving Castle and Ponyo are my faves. Yeah, Ponyo, I mean, all of them come highly recommended, but a friend of mine's favorite is also Ponyo. Hi, Kitty. What are you trying to do? Who knows? Watched Paris Blues a few weeks ago. It's not great, but it's worth watching once, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, you know, even if you're like, you know, I will not rewatch this in my lifetime. It's like, just having watched it once is good. Hey, Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, just being a nuisance, okay. I can't see chat if you keep moving the mic. Adding all of the films I haven't watched to the list. Yeah. Hi, Kitty. There's so many. There's so many. Shake. What are you, a little puppy? Yes, you are. You are a little puppy. Yeah, do you want to sit? What does everyone think of Stranger Things? Well, you have found the two people, one of us has not watched even a second of it, and the other one is obsessed. Guess which is which. My brain is a buzzing abyss filled only with Stranger Things, yes. Specifically, if I recall, Eddie Munson. I got Eddie's bat tattooed last Friday. It looks so good. It's so cool. I'm so glad you got to do it. How's it healing, by the way? Is it, no? It has, well, it's Friday, so should have started itching at this point. I say, well, this guy itches like a motherfucker. Also because mosquitoes keeps biting me, like, in the tattoo, which is very rude. Right. Looking good. Nice. I'll take another picture once it's more healed up. Yes, please. Haven't seen it. I'm not a gore person. But my For You page won't shut up about it. Well, the itching hasn't been too bad. I had a very intense itch for about 10 minutes an hour or so ago, and that's the extent of it. Excellent. Yeah, it comes and goes in waves. I'm always just glad that the itching doesn't keep me awake. And that I, can apparently sleep without scratching at it unconsciously, so Yesterday I had like about an hour where it just wouldn't stop. But today it's pretty quiet. I can see like the wonderful scabbing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Like it's healing beautifully. And it's just gorgeous work. Like, and it's so funny because maybe did I mention this on Discord? But you know, like that one that's a little nibbled on. Like the stencil that he had was without any nibbles. But as he was tattooing it, he was like, well, hey, can I make that one a little nibbled on? I was like, yeah, sure. Then it matches the other one. Cause which one was it? Yeah, here. On the pineys. There's also one that's nibbled on. But that was years ago, so he couldn't remember. So he was like turning my arm trying to find the nibbled on leaf, and he was like, oh yeah. So he just loves doing that. So all the nibbles. That's good. But yeah, you can kind of feel like where it's gotten rough. It's funny because it feels a little bit like bark, a little bit like tree bark, just very soft. So you can tell like where it's already like fully healed, especially the thin lines, and where it still needs a little bit more. So, but yeah, it's doing great. So I'm looking forward to getting a good grade in tattoo aftercare when I go back in 2 days, because in 2 days it's Dishonor tattoo time. Like he had the design for the swords already done when I was in last time. And it looked so good. It looked so good. Yes. Just Corvos and Dowd swords. Yep. It's gonna be so cool. So, but yeah, Stranger Things. People will not shut up about it. Will I watch it within this decade? I'm not sure. I don't know. Like all of these like really big TV series like Breaking Bad, Mad Men, Game of Thrones, Stranger Things. Like I was aware of them at the time that they were happening. I don't know, the stars never aligned. So I never watched them, and that's not a dig. Like that's not me throwing shade or anything. I just genuinely feel like I never get around to it. So there's just like this big catalog of, you know, really, really good TV that I've just never watched. And I love TV, so I'm like, why? Well, okay, but not sure if we're gonna call Game of Thrones, especially the latter seasons, good TV, but you know what I mean. Like, I have watched The Wire, but I also haven't watched The Sopranos, and I feel like I should. I have one of my, like, you know how you have like long-term mutuals on Tumblr and on Twitter, and you think of them as your friend that way. And I have like a really long time mutual who is absolutely obsessed with The Sopranos. So sometimes I see like a Soprano meme and I just send it to her, even if we haven't spoken in months. And I'm just like, hey, I think you would enjoy this. And she goes, that's wonderful. Thank you. And then that's it. My Twitch glitched. Oh, Twitch. It just does that. There's just never enough time to get to everything you want to while it's airing. Exactly. And then a lot of the time it's easier to just watch it when it's all out, like on a nice DVD box set. You can just sit down over a couple of weeks and binge it. Gonna be trying to finish reading a book so I can restart reading Middlemarch. Middlemarch. Did I read Middlemarch in school? I don't think I did. Or maybe it was assigned reading and I only did the Spark Notes. Midterms were very busy. Yeah, what's everyone gonna do? I'm gonna edit a chapter because chapter 3 is going out on Friday, which I have some I have some rewrites for, so I'm going to do rewrites and edits. And maybe if I'm going to get around to it, I'm going to keep going on chapter 9 that I started, which is a big chapter. And I was FaceTiming my friend last week, and I had like a big rant about how Dowd can just never shut up, and I'm like one item into chapter 9 and it's already nearly 1,000 words, because that man will just think about everything and then think it to death and then start on the next thing, and I'm like, no. And at some point she was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. Do I look like I'm okay? I have a Sopranos friend too. See, you know what it's like. You know what it's like. I might draw and then write and then question life, you know, the usual. Perfect. That is how I think an artist's life just goes. My favorite book of all time, but I always feel so bad recommending a 900-page book to people. I mean, that is long. Which is I mean, I'm sure if it's 900 pages, then it can't have been class rating. I refuse to believe that any of my professors were ever that cruel. But I'm sure that we read excerpts, and that's why I know. But yeah. But I mean, if you say it's good, then I will pick up a 900-page book for you. So, you know. I just gotta read Middlemarch, man. I thought I was a pro by reading 500. Ha! F for grumble. Thank you. Help, I'm a typo. We're all a typo. I'm definitely a typo. By the way, I can tell you because, you know, I was ranting to my friend, and I was like, you know what happened? Like, I made a big deal in the first, or, well, it's probably in the chapter that's coming up, but anyway, like Corvo being like, well, you know, we're just not going to tell anyone that I'm going to Karnaca because it's going to be fugue, and there's no official political appearances by either Emily or me, so no one's even going to know. And then, I can't remember if it was sparked by her asking me, like, do they do Fugue Feast in Karnaca? And I'm like, I don't know. But then it was like, yeah, maybe if I made such a big deal about fucking Fugue, I should just, you know, put in even a sentence into the story about it being Fugue. So sort of irately, no, this way, I just wrote in my little notebook, fucking Fugue. That was the point where she asked me, are you okay? And I'm like, no. No, I'm not. Oh, it was like, that was last Thursday, so the day before it finally rained again. And like 5 weeks of heat wave had just completely hollowed out my skull. Like, I was... it was not the time for me to be thinking about a relatively complex story. Anyway, it's cooled down now. I was actually wearing a sweater for most of today. So we are, you know, and I can wear even short sleeves without actively dying. So I'm fine. But yeah, fucking Fugue. Maybe I should just drop a line on it. What I've decided to do is that Fugue Feast is going to happen while they're on the journey to Karnaca. So I don't have to worry about it. But I should at least mention it. Probably. Autumn finally. Yes! Oh, autumn. I can't wait. I can't wait. I was getting dressed this morning. I was like, you know, like, do I do a dress? Do I do a skirt? Do I wear, you know, do I wear leggings? Grumble, I need your help. Okay. What do you need help with? I will do my best. I will try. Also, let me put my bupkis over there. How do I finish a project without moving on to another one? Well, that's a tough one. Ria, I'm sure that you can weigh in on this with wisdom also. But for me, it comes down to Like, is it a project that I'm going to be sharing with people? Because then I make the deal with myself that, if it's not done, I can't share it. But I want to share it because, I'm a gremlin and I crave validation. So I need to finish it if I want to share it before I can start on something else. The loophole that I found for myself is that if I'm stuck on a project and I have a schedule and I am set on finishing it, but I am stuck and I need something else to think about, I can at the very least start planning the other thing that has somehow germinated in my head, just to take my mind off the first thing. And then, because I love planning and making a concept for things, I can at least do that. So it's working on it without fully working on it. And then I have a head start when I've finished the other thing and I can fully tackle that thing. That's my loophole. I'm not sure if that's going to work for you, but that's how I do it. I'm just chronically consumed by one project at a time and feel absolutely incapable of starting something new until the last thing is finished. See, that would be an ideal state of being. Like, I have so many, just not even one shots, but just 3 to 5, sometimes even longer chapter things. Like the one Dishonored fic that I did, which is called Kiss Me or Kill Me, where it's a contemporary AU and Dowd is a mob boss, and Jessamine owns a huge corporation and Corvo is her head of security and shit. And Corvo and Dowd meet in a coffee shop, right? Corvo fully knowing that is a mob boss, okay? And Dowd makes a flirty move and Corvo's like, what the fuck's happening? Anyway, stuff. It has 13 chapters that I cranked out one after the other on a weekend and just posted them as soon as they were done. So it's basically within 2 days, there's 13 chapters. But I did that because it wouldn't leave me alone. And I knew, because I was writing one of the parts of Assassins Don't Take Sides at the time. So I was like, okay, I can't put that down because I'm on a schedule. So I'm just going to crank this out over a weekend and then throw it on AO3 and not think about it ever again. And there's lots of short stuff like that wouldn't leave me alone, where I was like, if I let this sit for 2 months until this part of Assassins is done, I'll have run out of steam by then and I won't care about that story anymore, so I have to do it now. But sort of do it in a weekend and then go back to your thing. That's loophole. I try to be chronically consumed by one thing at a time, because that's that kind of focus, and it tends to work. But then I get the plot bunnies are real, and then sometimes when you just know that it's something okay, I can crank this out in a weekend even if it kills me, then just do it. I think if you can kind of trick your brain into focusing, you'll get there. Train your brain to associate a certain candle scent or something with a project and have that around while you're working. Do pomodoros. That is very smart. That is very smart. I think this is why it helps me to have playlists for stuff. Because I put that playlist on, and once I've listened to it on repeat enough that my brain doesn't register the words, so it doesn't distract me from writing, I'll stay in the zone. For the vibes and just for the stuff that drove me to write that story, and that makes it easier to keep going. External stuff like candle scents is very smart. That's very smart thinking. But yeah, just finishing a project without starting, or before starting another one, the pain is real. The pain is definitely real. Anything you can do to physically put yourself in a certain place while you're working. Brain hacks. It's hacking your brain. It is just hacking your brain. Yeah. And I mean, if you get through most of it that way, And if you're mostly on track, like, you could let yourself have an afternoon on another project, like, as a treat, you know, just tinkering it away, you know, as long as you're mostly on track. I remember a quote from a YouTuber I watched and it hit me. Here's the quote: "I'm in a prison of my own creation." It can definitely feel like that. It can definitely feel like that. Like, especially sometimes because, you know, I used to think that I thrived on, you know, not routine. You know, that, you know, my creation process was kind of chaos, and that, you know, I had a ton of works in progress, and I just tackled the one that, you know, where I felt like it at the time. And while I was still in my early 20s, that worked. That was fine. Most of it, like, when I was still going to uni. And then I started working a full-time job. And I realized that, you know, with the limited amount of spoons that leaves me at the end of the day, and with how chaotic that job is, demanding just a lot of switching, like both code switching and just mental switching all day. I was like, okay, I cannot have my creative process be chaos. I cannot. And that's when I started implementing routine and schedules, and, you know, all the planning stuff that we also talked about last week. It's just really helped. And funnily enough, I've actually, like, applied stuff that I did in my creative things, started doing them at work, and people were like, "That's so smart." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks. I learned it through writing fanfic on schedule." You cannot tell everybody that. But yeah, sometimes it feels like you built yourself a hamster wheel, and then that's where you live. Oh, also, today's mug. Oh, but yeah, backside. Hold on. We have the power. It doesn't have to be a prison. We can harness it and make good things out of it. And sometimes good things is making your favorite character smooch. That's going to happen sometime in this chapter that I'll maybe be writing today, if doubt will let me get there. Maybe. Or not. But first I need to rewrite and edit. Because chapter 3 wants to be posted. Anyway. So that's chapter 9. This is chapter 3. Oh, there's already red in there. Oh, right. Edited that scene, didn't I? Okay, well. So, how's about... I just hit the clock, and then we do a little 30 minutes, just a little something. Those of us who want to do stuff. Those of us who want to rest. We have the power of endless procrastination and spending most of our time doing something that will probably end up pointless, but we do it anyways, and that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. Alright, let's hit the clock. Where's the clock? There's the clock. See you in 30. Hydrate. Thank you, Rhea. And yes, hydrate, everybody. Shiba tells you to hydrate. 8 waves over. Hopefully, knock on wood. In Europe, but you know. Well, the blurbs appear to be out of stock. Might just be me, though. Hello again, everybody. That is odd. Let me see if I can... They work for me. So maybe a refresh will cure it on your end, because I think... Let me check the website, though. Just in case Blurb is out of commission entirely, as that has happened before. No, website looks okay. Yeah, I can access my library. Hopefully a refresh will do it. It works! Excellent. Very good. Yeah. A refresh cures all. There we go. Now you don't just have an angry Shiba yelling at you. Well, he wasn't yelling, but you know. But you still get you still get little Shiba. Look, there's his ears. There we go. Just gonna. There we go. Went from having a drought to having rain and a heat wave. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's a great combination. I'm so sorry. That sucks. The Shiba face good for morale. Exactly. You know, stares into your soul and tells you that whatever you want to do today, I say as I casually pick cat fur off the Shiba's butt, you know, whatever you want to do today, you can do it. And, you know, Shiba believes in you. And so do I. You can do it. That piece of cat fur was really persistent. Oh, Donna update. Would you like to join us? I think she does. Okay. Sheeb. Yeah, come here. Yeah, pride hands. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I know. Say hello to your adoring fans. Come on. She's just sitting there. She's looking very round today. Hello. Hey, come on. There you go. See, I'm wearing a black t-shirt so that I can... Let me put Shiba down. Yeah. Cat fur on his butt. Yeah. Because she likes to sleep snuggled up to him, so poor Shiba has cat fur on his buttocks. Purrs. She's so round. And she was just sitting there with her little bow legs. Yeah, I know. Please stop. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Aww. Also, hi everybody who joined us while we were sprinting. Hi Spoods, who's enjoying a lurk. Beans? Look, so many beans. Finger knives. Aw, yes. Little paw blades. Oh wait, I've got cat fur. Cat fur in my lip balm. That's good. Cat and chapstick, best combination. And theories about 9 lives. Correct. Hi, kitty. How are you today, kitty baby? Yeah? Aww. Did you enjoy your food? Yeah? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your snoozes? Yeah? Good. Look at her, so sneepy. So sneepy. Yes, you are. Right, progress. I got through, most of the chapter, editing-wise. Found a thing that's sort of integral to the plot, but where I was like, does that logical leap make sense? At that point? I mean, I think I can hand wave it, because, readers will know it's coming because it's a canon plot point. It's like, yeah, whatever. But I think the logical leap is a little far at that point, unless I pad it out. Well, what are you doing? But I don't think I'm gonna, so I think I'm just gonna carve that out and plop it somewhere else. At a point where the logical leap makes sense. But... Hi, kitty. I kind of have to go back to the thing. Like, maybe check how the game handled it, because I'm not sure if it's, like, clear from the outset who kidnapped Sokolov. So, because if the game hand waves it, then I feel better about hand waving it, but... Finished the house with chicken legs and started Middlemarch. Yay! Already quite twice, off to a good start. Aww. F in the chat for Rhea. Okay, you're getting a bit wiggly, which means I should probably put you on the desk. But now you're not wiggly anymore, so I don't know what that means. Maybe she just needed to wiggle herself into exactly this position, and now I'm stuck. Forever. What does it mean? What does it mean? Who knows? Cat does not say. Stretch your leggy out, Rufa. It means you must hold Donna forever. With my back. This is where we live now. No more writing. Ever. Hello. Very good. No more writing, no more sleeping, no more eating, only Donna. She would enjoy that. I would slowly waste away, and she would be so happy. Do you want to sit on the desk, maybe? Yeah? Come on. Ugh. God, you are heavy. Stop it, please. What's the film you haven't seen that everyone goes, oh, you should watch that you don't really wanna? For me, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not into stop motion. Oh, good question. I think I have more kind of, well, not hang-ups, but I think I have more like sort of gaps with that in television rather than films. Stop it. Stop it. What's the film I haven't watched that everyone tells me I should? I mean, I've like lots of films that, you know, friends have told me about and I just still haven't watched them because, you know, I need sleep, but one where I'm like not into it, so I won't. What's that film, kiddo? Do you know? Come on, you live inside my brain, you tell me. You have fur everywhere. I don't know. It'll come to me, and I'll tell you. But I feel like that's one where like I sit up at 2 a.m. and go, ah. That's that movie for me. That's so shitty. Yeah, you are. Don't look at me accusingly. You are. And you know perfectly well. Anyway. Look at. Oui. Mon petit chou. Oui. Petit chat. Ouais. Ouais. Oui. Oui, mon petit lapin. Oui. Ouais. Your 5th emoji is how you react to seeing Donna. Oh god. Okay, what does the 5th emoji on my computer look like? Please stop that. Oh no. Oh, mine. Oh. Mine is currently. Hold on. Gotta actually do the thing. Okay, my 5th emoji on my computer is this. But that's mean. Because I'm not sad when I see her. I mean, unless she's literally standing on my boob and I'm waking up from a nap because she's standing in my boob. How often does this happen, you ask? Based on how specific that answer was? A lot. Hello. Let's see, what's my 5th emoji on my phone keyboard? Because I feel that's more representative. Not much better. It's either the monkey covering its eyes or the tired emoji. You just have no luck today, baby. Oh. Hello. Yeah. I know. You're a very good baby. It's not your fault. Sheep. No? Not interested in sheep? There we go. Please stop sitting there, Donna. Well, I mean, she can sit where she likes. Like, you know, I don't make the rules, I just work here. There you go. BRB. Okay. Now at least you've got ears. Hi. I know. I know. You're a good baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. How long have we been going? Oh, we're over an hour already. Oh yeah, we were chatting a lot at the beginning. Hi, Katie. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know life is hard. Okay, Shiba Inu needs the lint roller when we're done. I need the lint roller when we're done. Yeah. What are you doing? Okay, let me actually reach over the cat. Okay, how many mentions of Crown Killer do we have? Hi, Ava. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how was your weekend? How was your Monday? How was your Tuesday? Hi, kitty. Yeah. Look, Donna getting squitches just for you. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, oh gosh. Weekend was good. Drinks with friends. Monday and Tuesday I've been working. Ah, very nice. Very good. Hi, kitty. Meep. Yeah, I've been working as well. I've sort of like been making the most of the last like couple of weeks really, where lots of like upper management is on summer vacation, so it's a little bit quieter. And then, hi kitty, like the last like school holidays are gonna end, I think next week, because it's like across the country it's staggered so that each state, you know, kind of is kind of on vacation at a different time, so that, you know, not literally the whole country goes on vacation at the same time. So the last ones are next week, and then everyone's back, and then it goes into fall rush. So just enjoying the rest of that. Hi, kitty. Yeah. And now I'm just noodling with a draft and trying to figure out whether like a logical leap that I had a character make was a leap too far, or whether it makes sense for them to be just like, oh yeah, the Crown Killer kidnapped Sokolov, sure. It's like, does that make sense at this point? Oh, and Donna's being very cute. So that's really all we need. Hey, kitty. Yeah. So, should we do another sprint? I think we're good for one. Yeah. Yeah, we are. If the cat will let me. Yeah. Donna's so happy getting scritches right now. Her eyes are open, but there's no one home. Hi. Yeah. Alright, where's my clock? I say that every time. Boop. Yeah. Oh, Donna, baby. Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, you can see on the little camera she's now putting her head on my arm. So that's how I'm gonna have to stay. Typing be damned. Yeah, Tiber, if you have a project that you're working on, do join us for a sprint. Or, just hang out, whatever you want. you just get cat. No? Kitty no more sleepy? Hmm? I'll just wait to see if she'll put her head back down or if I can move my arm again. Nope, there she goes. She's just sleeping on my arm, and while I was writing, like, she had her paws just tucked underneath the palm of my hand, like with my fingers just resting on the keys, so I had to type very gently, or else I keep waking her up. Donna's internal clock being set to sprints is so cute. I know, she's so good about it. She knows exactly. Hi, kitty. I mean, this entire sprint she was just sleeping on me. Hi, kitty. I know. Makes you think about your words more. True. True. And I did. Hi, Inky. How was dinner at the parents? And I did figure out about the logical leap. And it turns out that in canon, you do get that info from Megan / Billy. So yeah. So I just made it like that. That, she says, well, that mysterious figure that abducted Sokolov sure looked like the Crown Killer. So they were like, okay, that makes no sense, but if that's the lead we have, sure. So that's what we have. So I moved stuff around a little bit, and now it makes sense. And I don't have to hand wave, and everything's fine. So yeah, chapter done editing and rewriting, and now Kat is leaving us. No, she's sniffing things. Okay. Just back paws went sliding a little bit. But she made it. She made it. She's fine. Let me just grab all that fur off the desk. There we go. Oh gosh, so much. Look at that Sheba. Like, it's just got fur. Fur all over it now. Thankfully, it doesn't hook into the material as much, so it's easy to just tuck off. Bye, Donna. Yeah, don't worry, she'll be back. Dinner was good, especially not having to cook after a long office day. We even sat outside. Nice. Realism. Read a couple more chapters. Yay! And did you cry? Did you cry some more? Hold on. No. Oh man. Just reading my texts at the same time. Tragic stuff about a delivery. No crying this time. Excellent. I'm so close to finishing my drawing. Yay! I swear. Hold on. Motivational Sheba for you and Annika. You can do it. It's like, yeah. I know, it's like, I'm so... I know what that's like. Like when you're... I have that a lot with like the last couple lines of a thing. And it's like, I have the lines, like especially when it's dialogue, like I have it. But I need to find precisely the right order. And it can just be 5 lines and it can take me an hour. Yeah. Just keep going. Like, don't mind us chatting. Just keep going. Dee, dee. Huh. I'm just sitting here vibing. First lines and last lines are the worst. I'm thinking. I think I like very rarely go back and edit first lines. Like once I have them, I have them. Like it's very rarely that I go back to edit those. But last lines, hours. Absolute hours. Whoops, dumb enter key. Keep doing that thing the last days where I'm thinking about words while I'm almost asleep and not writing them down right then. Yeah. Gotta write them down. But then, then you're not half asleep anymore. Then you're awake. Which is why I try not to think about writing before I go to sleep. Good night out. Thank you all for sprints. Good luck on all your projects and have a good time zone. Thank you, Ria. Have a good night. Have a good read. Feel better. Have a good time. And I hope that, I hope that the itch isn't too bad. Oh, that good tattoo itch. Best and worst feeling in the world. So I still don't have any proper book words. They'll come. Like the good thing even about the half asleep thinking is like it's still percolating. It's still somewhere in there. It'll come to you. It'll be there when you are doing the proper words. Exactly, they're in there somewhere. Also, I looked stuff up on the Dishonored wiki just now because I figured, well, whether the player character has that information at the beginning of the Idlemeyer mission, it's going to be in the travelogue. So I looked up the travelogue. But I wasn't sure whether the travelogue entries are, classed under written notes or whether they have their own category. And I learned they have their own. When I looked for written notes first and I scrolled by Billy's stuff, and like in the written notes section, it's all just, just everybody from all the games, like in alphabetical order. So her stuff from Death of the Outsider was in there, and I found like the transcripts of 3 notes that she writes in Death of the Outsider that you find like floating in the water next to the dreadful whale. Like she writes them and then throws them overboard. Which is like father like daughter, to be honest. And I just out of curiosity I read them because I don't recall ever finding them in the game, and they broke my little heart a bit. So that's what I was dealing with during the sprint. Just heartbreak and existential flu, I suppose. Like, I have my complaints about that game, but the relationship between Dowd and Billy itself is really well done. Like, I'm incredibly broken for everything they say to each other. But those notes will not make it into this story because different setup. But that's okay. Also, I will gotta remember to send them to Spoots later so we can cry together. Well, and Mango when he wakes up. How late is it for Mango? Oh, coming up on noon. Alright. Okay, so chapter 3 is ready for posting. Which means on the next sprint I can switch over to chapter 9. Which, if you were there at the beginning of the stream, you'll know I've already had one breakdown over. Because Dowd is a ninny who thinks about everything way too much and then thinks it to death, and I'm stuck on outline item number 1, and we're already almost 750 words in. And I've set myself a chapter cap of 3,000 words with an allowance of an additional 1,000. So that chapters are mostly consistent in length, so that readers, know what they're signing up for. So either I need to redistribute some of this, or I just need to cut it, or I just need to accept that this chapter, at the rate Dowd is going, will end up approximately 5,000 to 6,000 words long. We'll see. I'll just let him. Like, usually if he's not talkative in my own head, there's something, like, I need him to work through. So I'll just let him. And then I'll cut the bits we don't need. But yeah, that's what he's like. We're split into chapters and if it's almost double words, yeah. Yeah. It's been suggested to me. But I don't wanna. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to. Like, it's not that I'm superstitious about the number 13. Like, I'd be fine with having 13 chapters. It's just, it comes out so nicely at 12. Nobody will be mad about more words. No, I know. I try not to let them run away with it so much. But, I don't know. And then there will be another long one and you'll have 14. Perfect number. I mean, writing life is already so weird. This may as well happen, but yeah, maybe it'll have to. I don't know. On the one hand, it's always like I try not to let them run away with it so much. On the other hand, you have to be flexible because sometimes they just have a lot to talk about. And I mean, Dowd certainly is someone who has a lot of opinions. I mean, I make them up for him, but, they're there. I say, having spent an hour Saturday making sure I ended up with 24 chapters again. Look, symmetry is nice. And 24 is a good number, so I understand entirely. Yeah. I understand entirely. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna inhale some cat hair. Good. I'm gonna start the clock. Would have liked 25 for book 1, but now I'm stuck with 24, so that's what it'll be. What was that? We're in a prison of our own creation. Aye. Okay, so I'm going to start the clock. I'm going to start the sprint. You're going to see me on the small cam walking around and stretching for a second because my back needs it, and then I'll be sitting my butt back down and working on chapter 9. Anything 5 is better, but it is what it is. That's true. It's true. So yeah, Inky, what are you gonna do? You gonna read? You gonna read a thing? Boop. Gonna finish my book. Nice. Nice, and you can already think about what you're reading next. We did it. That's 3 sprints today. We did it. Hi, Spoods. Hello. Hello. Here's a motivational Sheba. How'd it go for everybody? Yeah, how'd it go? I did. How much did I did? I did 350 words. I am very pleased. That is well more than the 166 I had to do today. Sheba, I love you. Look how good Sheba is. Look how good. Look how precious. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. What did you join the sprint with? Spuds. Yeah, the eyebrows. He's so angry. Just look at him. He's so angry. But, you know, it's not even an aggressive way. He's just staring you down and being like, you know what you did, you know what you have to do your thing. Go on, you can do it. He's just so serious. So angry. And so beset by cat fur. Because Donna was snoozing on him. I've been editing. Didn't like the ending of a passage. Have now, I think, shifted in the right direction. Very good. Very good. Yeah. I managed, in a fashion untypical for Dowd, I have managed to tie 3 separate points that he wanted to make together in under 500 words. So I'm very proud of him. Because he's zigzagging in a conversation with Corvo that I hope is going to turn out emotionally devastating if I just put the screws to them a little more. Yeah, I will show you. I will show you on Discord. Dang Dowd, yeah. He's just so good at being concise. The chapter is now exactly 1,100 words long. I have at least moved on from item number 1. Well, I've moved on from item 1A, which is good. Because I am not kidding. Item 1A took 750 words. Because that's just who he is. And now I've gone through item 1B, 2D. So, yeah. And Dowd just had a thought, and I think I'm just going to cut him off there and move on to item next. I realized that, like, in item 1B, it says, while taking out Ashworth and sabotaging her oraculum, they're not actually sabotaging anything, they were just digging through files. So question is, do I badger them upstairs or do I just leave it? Because we all know what happens. Who knows? Because Corvo dealt with Jindosh entirely off screen. So. So you're saying this will be 3 chapters? No! It will be 2 at most. If I have to split it. But I'm really trying not to. Really trying not to. No more thinking for you, Dowd. Potato. I know. Let's call the whole thing off. Oh well. I'll work it out. I'll get there, probably. Yeah, he's just so good at, being concise and not overthinking things. No, he's not. He's just not a very bright man. But that's okay. We love him anyway. Not a man of many words, but when he gets going, yeah, like, look, he's not a man of many words out loud, but in his own head, like, outsider's balls, does that man never shut up? I mean, yeah, it's the inside of his own head, it's not like he can really. But do I have to write it all down? Dowd, do I constantly have to write it all down? He's sharp, not shiny. It's true, he is sharp, not shiny. That is such a good way of putting it. He's sharp, not shiny. Oh no. I gotta talk to someone. Might as well be himself. Yeah, I mean, at least right now he is with people, and he's not exactly short on people who know, who would listen to him if he had a need. But no, I'm here. The invisible narrator, I can do it for him. Just keeps going. Like, did we really... Did we really need 120 words about how Blink is so different from Transversal, and how Dowd finds Transversal kind of fitting for an assassin, but also boring? So does that mean he has a lack of imagination? Did we really? Dowd, did we really? I mean, to be fair, this is a paragraph easily cut. But something made me write it. I mean, really, it's just another excuse for Dowd to, like, be mean to himself, so there you go. Yes, we did. But did we? I mean, this is chapter 9. I have, like, 6 weeks to think about it, but maybe I'll just put it on the Discord and then a lot of you can vote whether it stays in or not. It's like I said, I don't know. And 120 words won't make or break the decision whether I have to split the chapter or not, so... Writing! It's fun! And good for your blood pressure, said nobody. Anyway, I'm having fun. It may not sound like it, but I'm having fun. Vote A for yes, B for definitely. Those are the options. Inky, that is a rigged system and we will not stand for it. That's like in Cult of the Lamb, where you get, the choice between yes and absolutely. I will start a cult in your name. Only system that works. Yeah. And you know what we call that? Benevolent dictatorship. Aye. Okay, well, before we descend into political theory, I suppose, how about we go to bed? How about we go to sleep? All of us in this time zone. Aye. Oh. Let me get Sheba up here. There you go. Please focus. There you go. So, thank you everybody for being here this evening with me and Donna and Sheba and Dusa. Barring any natural catastrophes, I will see you on Friday for Stray. And with a great big new tattoo, which I will show you if Twitch lets me. And yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Everyone who had a write, had a read, had a lurk, had a draw. I'm squishing Sheba face in spirit. Hold on, I can do it for you in practice. No, this way. Squish. Squish, 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 squish. So yes, thank you all for... There we go. Thank you all for hanging out. Was a lovely sprinting stream with you all, and I will see you on Friday for more of the Good Cat game. Hoping to finish it soon so that we can do more Cult of the Lamb. Because I discovered the Cult of the Lamb has a tasty overlay for Twitch streamers where you can directly customize the cult follower that you want to be. So we can try that out as soon as we're playing Cult of the Lamb again. I have finished it on Switch. So I won't be surprised by most of what the game will throw at you, but you know, the rest of y'all will still be surprised, so enjoy that. But yeah, I'll know my way around a little bit so we can spend some time when we pick it up again. You know, making sure everything's 5x5, maybe rearrange some buildings now that I have a better idea of the scale of everything. So, you know, but first we finish Stray. One thing at a time. So, yeah, Friday. I have Thursday off, and then I'm getting my tattoo. I will post pics on Discord, don't you worry. Because it's going to be a great big Dishonored tattoo. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Thank you all. Have a lovely time zone. Have a lovely night. Tat, 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 tat. Yes. Have a lovely night. Take good care of yourselves. Sleep well if you're going to bed soon. And have a lovely day. Or whatever, if you're not. And I will see you on Friday.